NBA living.
Aside from being the best basketball player on the planet, NBA players want money, style, and the hottest girlfriend the world has to offer. Taking a look at Kevin Love's professional and personal life in 2016 would tell you he scored big in plenty of ways. Winning his first NBA championship that year with the Cleveland Cavaliers had apparently come with a hot supermodel, Kate Bach. Just to clarify, Kate isn't your typical B-rated social media model. She is a legit supermodel with an impressive resume to match. Breaking out in 2013, when she had been named Rookie of the Year in a Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition segment. Kate has since modeled for some of the biggest names in the industry, like Victoria's Secret and Vogue. Meeting around 2016, the two began to take interest in each other's careers, especially with Kate taking a personal interest in basketball. So much so that when hearing of LeBron's departure from the Cavaliers, she had apparently got emotional. Kevin Love described the incident saying, "I remember when LeBron left. We were in the Hamptons around a ton of people, and I still have the picture. She just started breaking down and crying. Does that mean there's no more LeBron? She doesn't know how trades work at all. Like even still, I'm like, Kate, that's just how it is. It's just business. Bron's gonna do great and we're gonna still see him." We saw him 3 weeks later. Introducing her to his closest friends, Love has yet to put a ring on it. However, followers have speculated one may be in order soon, seeing as though they have been at it for over 4 years. Those waiting for Joel Embiid's highly advertised relationship with Rihanna can now put an official end to the possible romance, as recent events have now made it clear Embiid may have just moved on. Perhaps lacking the star power that Rihanna brings, Embiid's actual girlfriend is just as hot in every way, cuffing a 25-year-old Brazilian model by the name of Ana Paula. Embiid really hit it out the park. Rumors of the relationship had originally surfaced in 2018 after a photo posted by 76ers minority owner Michael Rubin hit Instagram, showing the two kissing during a game. Its caption read, "What a lovely couple. Congrats on your engagement." Considering TMZ has yet to report any real engagement, it's safe to say the engagement bit may have been just a joke. Far from the best-looking player on the 76ers roster, Al Horford has proven time and time again that good looks may not be the part of the equation when looking for a hot date. However, don't get it twisted. Horford's now wife Amelia Vega is no mooch looking for a handout. As the winner of the 2003 Miss Universe, Amelia has arguably achieved much more success in her industry than Horford in his. On top of winning what we assume to be the equivalent of an NBA championship, she additionally holds a whole plethora of modeling wins in her home country of the Dominican Republic. This also happens to be the home country of Horford. If that hadn't been impressive enough, Amelia is also the owner of a string of boutique shops located in Miami, and has even started a career as a singer. The two first met at Boston's Latin Pride Awards over a decade ago, presumably finding common ground on their heritage and tall figures. Evidently, it was not an encounter to be described as love at first sight, considering the two kept away from dating until 4 years later. By 2011, Horford decided to put a ring on it and have since had 2 kids together. When thinking of the similarities Rashad McCants, Tristan Thompson, James Harden, and Lamar Odom have together, many would rightly think of their shared time in professional basketball. But the main similarity is they all have dated Khloe Kardashian for a period of time. It's no secret the Kardashians has had a soft spot for NBA players, and Khloe is certainly without exception. Her most recent relationship with Tristan Thompson is probably the most reported given its recency, and in typical Kardashian fashion, was not without its drama. Meeting in 2016, the couple's highly publicized relationship became official when Khloe spilled the beans a year later in 2017 while on the James Corden show. But let's be real, dating a Kardashian is never truly official until appearing on an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which Tristan traditionally did in the season 13 premiere. By late 2017, the two had happily announced Khloe's pregnancy, which quickly turned tragic in the coming days of her due date when rumors that were eventually proven true surfaced around Tristan's unfaithfulness. Khloe even went on to state that Tristan was lucky she had found out while she was 9 months pregnant. The two carried on for another year before another scandal surfaced that Tristan had gotten with Kylie Jenner's friend Jordyn Woods. Woods went on to confirm the rumors, which only heightened tensions between the two, and after a few months they were broken up, making for the 4th time an NBA player had cheated on her. Down on her luck for NBA players, we advised Khloe should move on to another league for potential hubbies. Realizing earlier Kardashian wasn't for him in 2016, Harden moved away from his typical type of beautiful model girlfriends to a modest woman named Gayle Tiffany Golden. While Tiffany isn't a model, she could very well pass for one. Those interested in Harden's personal life probably do not find the move all that surprising. Harden's issue with the previous relationship with Khloe was because he complained about their relationship being too public. He talked about their toxic relationship in an interview with Sports Illustrated, saying, "I don't need pictures of myself when I'm driving my car. Who cares? What shoes am I wearing? Who cares? Where am I eating? Who cares?" It was unnecessary stuff that I think trickled down to my teammates. I had to eliminate that. Prior to both Khloe and Tiffany, Harden had pretty much exclusively dated high-profile models and celebrities, with his first being rapper Trina in 2011. That relationship only lasted a year until Trina realized that in becoming the big NBA player he was destined to be would come with bigger checks and badder women. Not interested in being what she called a fun girl, the couple ended it in 2012. His second high-profile girlfriend came around 3 years later in the form of model, actress Amber Rose. Their relationship had come just months after she had filed her divorce with rapper Wiz Khalifa. Considering they only lasted 2 months, it's probably safe to say Harden was more of a rebound, though you probably won't hear Harden complaining. Similar to the Kardashians, the Ball family has had their own set of family and relationship drama, thanks to their reality show Ball in the Family. As the oldest, Lonzo has taken the initiative in the series in showing off his high school sweetheart, Denise Garcia. By the time Lonzo had turned 20, reports began to surface that the two were expecting a baby. Following the birth of their daughter, the relationship ended on what we would consider less than steady terms. Asserting these feelings, Lonzo spoke on their current relationship in 2019, saying, "We're not together, we do not live together, but we're good though. Who knows what happens in the future? We may hate each other, but right now, we're cool." Following their breakup, Lonzo cuffed up Instagram model Ali Roselle, who may have played a part in their breakup. We only know this due to Garcia's sister putting Roselle on blast over Instagram, saying, "At Ali Roselle, why don't you tell them what you and your 5 friends and sister did to my sis and Courtney Cornigio? How about you talk about how you've been messing with a married man with kids?" The drama may have been too much for Ali to bear, as the two have since broken up. Don't feel bad for Ali though. She's gotten a hold of another NBA player, Jordan Clarkson. Having grown up together, it seems the Jenners may have followed the once exclusive Kardashian trend of dating NBA players. Luckily for Ben Simmons, the ball was in his court when it came down to cuffing up Queen Kendall Jenner. Beginning in 2018, the two underwent an on and off again relationship as their careers kept them from seeing each other. At some point, either during their relationship or just afterwards, Simmons began seeing singer Tinashe as they continued a fairly public relationship. It came with some media buzz as the timeline between his run-in with Tinashe and Kendall remains unclear. Ironically, the same had happened with Kendall meeting Simmons when it was rumored she had still been in a relationship with a fellow NBA player, Blake Griffin. More recently, Simmons has since broken it off with Tinashe as the promise of a relationship with Kendall has begun to surface again. Either way, it seems Simmons has played his cards in such a way that it's impossible for him to lose with women. Most men would probably think twice about entering in a relationship with a stripper, as jealousy can certainly play a big role for obvious reasons. However, this did not seem to bother Paul George, who met his current girlfriend Daniela Rogic in 2013 at the nationally recognized strip club called Tootsie's in Miami. This may very well be the explanation for its success and often visited spots for celebrities and athletes. Anyway, the two began dating not long after they met, and by 2014, they had their first child, Olivia. At this point, controversy struck the two when George denied being the father and had allegedly offered Daniela $1 million to have an abortion. That bit was taken from a lawsuit Daniela had filed on George that year. Bizarrely, George then opted to countersue Daniela after finding out he was the father in an effort to have full custody. The two eventually settled on joint custody, which pretty much brought them back where they started. Aside from that piece of family drama, the two have since gone on to lead completely normal lives, sticking together and even having another daughter in 2017. Coming out of a relationship with an Instagram model can lead to a tough road ahead. Always wondering if you'll ever find someone that's beautiful, and those are normal thoughts to have. Fortunately, this does not apply to Klay Thompson, who after splitting with model Carleen Henry, was able to rebound with model-turned-actress Laura Harrier. The two are rumored to have begun their relationship in 2018, before taking some time off in 2019 due to the reports of Clay's unfaithfulness. Rumors which are given some credibility due to his past with social media star and model Hannah Stocking. Hannah had been Clay's first high-profile date, which ended due to Clay allegedly sleeping with a groupie. Putting him on blast, Hannah took to Twitter saying, "When you catch your man in bed with a groupie, laugh out loud," at Klay Thompson, then posting, "I told him I'll add him if he keep harassing me. I guess he really wanted that tag to get his number up." Despite his past, he and Laura have since gotten back together when pictures of the two began resurfacing recently. Starting off her acting career with roles in soap operas, Laura has since branched off into big-budget films like Spider-Man and BlacKkKlansman. Walking on a thin line after nearly losing another girl to his unfaithfulness, only time will tell if Clay can keep his hands to himself.
NBA Living. Join the team.